Welcome to Throne of France, the series where we uncover the untold lives of kings, queens, and forgotten royals. Today, we explore the hidden world of the daughters of Louis XV, princesses who lived in the shadow of Versailles, yet carried stories of tragedy, resilience, and survival. Section 1. Marie-Louise of France. Marie-Louise of France was born at Versailles on the 28th of July, 1728. She was the third daughter of King Louis XV and Queen Marie. Louisiska, her birth, though celebrated, was tinged with disappointment. At court, many had hoped for a male heir. Still, the little princess was adored by her immediate family. Marie-Louise was described as a delicate and gentle child, yet her health was always fragile. In early 1733, at only 4 years old, she fell gravely ill with fever. Despite the efforts of doctors, nothing could save her. On the 19th of February, 1733, she passed away in Versailles. Her short life ended before it truly began. Marie-Louise was laid to rest in the Royal Basilica of Saint Denis. Among the tombs of her ancestors, her death left a deep scar on her sisters, especially young Adélaïde, who would carry that memory for the rest of her life. Section 2. Adélaïde of France. Marie-Louise of France was born at Versailles on the 23rd of March, 1732. Unlike her younger sister, she would grow to adulthood and leave a lasting mark on the history of France. Adélaïde was known for her sharp mind, quick wit, and determination. Educated in literature, music, and politics, she became one of the most influential of Louis XV's daughters. Yet her life was not free of conflict. She and her sisters despised their father's mistresses, especially Madame de Pompadour, and tried to undermine her influence. But Versailles was a place where power often outweighed blood, and their efforts failed. Adélaïde never married. Along with her sisters Victoire, Sophie, and Louise, she became known as one of the Mesdames de France, powerful, unmarried princesses who lived together at court and formed their own circle of influence when their brother, Louis Ferdinand, Dauphin of France, died in 1765. Adélaïde stepped in as a guardian figure for his children, including the future King Louis XVI. She attempted to shape their upbringing. Though her influence on the young prince remained limited, her relationship with Queen Marie Antoinette was complicated. At first, she saw the Austrian princess as frivolous and unworthy of the crown. Over time, however, politics forced a fragile peace between them. Section 3. Revolution and exile. When the French Revolution erupted in 1789, life at Versailles crumbled. Adélaïde and her sisters stayed as long as possible. But soon the danger became too great. In 1791, they attempted to flee France for Italy, but their escape failed. They were arrested in Arnaud, imprisoned for several days, and only then allowed to continue their journey. The sisters finally reached Trieste in the Austrian Empire. There, far from the golden halls of Versailles, they lived in exile. In 1799, tragedy struck again. Adélaïde's beloved sister Victoire died of breast cancer. The following year, on the 27th of February, 1800, Adélaïde herself passed away at the age of 67, the Mesdames de France. Once the glittering daughters of Louis XV ended their days in quiet exile, buried in the Basilica of Saint Just in Trieste. Section 4. Legacy of the Madame. Stories of Marie-Louise and Adélaïde remind us of two sides of royal life. 1. The fragility of childhood, as seen in the tragic death of Marie-Louise, and 2. The endurance of duty and character, as lived by Adélaïde, who navigated politics, personal loss, and revolution, together with their sisters Victoire, Sophie, and Louise. They witnessed the fall of the French monarchy from its golden age at Versailles to its destruction in the Revolution, though often forgotten. The Madame de France remain symbols of resilience and survival in a world that is constantly shifted beneath their feet. Thank you for watching Throne of France. If you enjoyed discovering the forgotten Mesdames de France, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next chapter in royal history. See you in the next episode.